Okay, this time what we're going to try and do is set something up for our demo network. Let's have a look at the topology here. So I've got an internal network, and to that internal network I've actually got a router, and I've got a VM, so an instance up there and running. So I'm just going to come back out of there, sign out, and sign back in as admin. Zip down to networks. And I've got an internal network, and that's all done and dandy. That's within the actual project or tenant, interchangeable terminology, of course. I want to create a network. I want to create this network as external network, and we're going to associate that with a demo project. So I'm building it as admin, but I'm going to associate it. It's shared and it's external. So we'll create that. If we go into the external network, we can see that there's no subnets created. So we'll do an external subnetwork. We'll give that network a network address, which is the one that's on the outside. So it's your public side, it's your network connecting out to the public internet, so your Wi-Fi network or what have you. So I'm going to give this a 2.0/24, not to clash with my internal network address that's been set. And then I'm going to give it an IP address, 192.168.2.1. Don't select disable gateway, which is what I've been doing in the past, causes errors, but disable DHCP and put your own pool of addresses in, 192.168.1.30 through to 192.168.1.49. So that's the addresses that's available for the devices within that network. So, oh, we did something wrong there. Let's go back and revisit that. Create a subnet. What did we do wrong? Well, let's have a look at that. So let's go external sub, give it a network address, which I may have to make sure we get right this time, and 192.168.2.1. don't select that. And then over we go. So get rid of that and put the address in 192.168.2.30, 192.168.2.49. Okay, create away. There we go, that's better. Relief. So we should see then that's what I got selected. So sort of things I need that, and I need that. That looks good to me. So that network is consumable, yeah, if we like. So that one is available. So it's shared. Yep, good. Okay, so sign out, sign back in as demo, and let's go and have a look, see what we've got here. So I've got a network topology which is looking a bit I've got a router here. So if we look at routers, router 1, and what I can do is add an interface, which is the external interface. I can put an optional address in there if I wish. Leave that as is. Let's see what happens. So looking at the address that we've got on the external side, let's see, that's this one here, look, 192.168.2.1. okay, that's interesting, good. So let's have a look at the topology. So that's looking interesting. Okay, so the next thing to do is to go to the compute and the instances. So our internal side has an external connectivity via router 1 through the external connection which was created by admin. Makes sense. So now I've got an internal address, so I could add other instances and they'd be able to talk to each other across this internal network, but they can't see the outside world. For that, one of the methods I could use is associate a floating IP address. There are none present yet for that particular port to be associated. So let's add one. It's going to come up on external network. That's the only one that we've got available, of course. That was successful. Good news. Right. So let's associate it. Oh, right. Now this is something we've seen a few times, and it's down to the fact that we haven't set the gateway. So we're going to need to do that. So let's go back to the router and see where that is done. So over to network, into routers. There it is, look, we haven't set it as a gateway, so the external network here. So set as gateway. Select your network, and away we go. Let's have a look. As a port on subnet, bad request. Let's have a look at that. So if we have a look down through, so we can see that we've got the interfaces down here. Right, let's get rid of that interface. Let's go back up to router. Let's set it as the gateway. Let's bring in the external side, and it's done. Now let's go back to the compute. It's digging into the wrong area sometimes is causing problems, which is quite useful to see. So we can see here then we've got that. Let's have a look, see if we've got an associated address. Let's have a look. So it's for that one. Yes, we have. That's the one that was made before, but we failed to associate, if you remember. See if it associates. Success. So now we have external reachability, yeah, as far as this VM is concerned, which has been running away for a little while, so we should be able to see that.